Like a fucking boss! Pull in the face!
That's why the fuck government, if you have a split family, the government favors the mother all the time.
Heineken, fuck that shit. Ballantine Triple X Ale. Welcome to GHI. I'm here with the Byzantine Pollok, W. He's doing he's giving out the Ballantine Award this week, and I will be giving out the douchebag of pretty much the fucking century. So first, hey, W, what's this story you're telling me about?
This fucking fan went to this rapper YG's concert. This motherfucking rapper just kept on saying fuck Trump, fuck Trump, fuck Trump, fuck Donald Trump, yelling it. And he brings up a fucking kid that's not shaking his head. No, I'm not going to say it. No, I'm not going to do it. I mean, there's fucking videos all over the internet now. It happened yesterday. Fucking brought him up on stage and fucking like embarrassed him. I know your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa's watching, but I want you to yell out, fuck Donald Trump. And the kid just kept shaking his head. No, I'm not going to do it. No. And YG, whatever his fucking name is, goes, no, get off my stage. Fuck you. No, I don't want to see him. And he got escorted out. So now one of the rappers' fucking boys took him by the shoulder. And now that's a fucking lawsuit right there. Because he was forcefully to leave a venue that he paid for a ticket straight up. And it's not like this YG guy was the only one on the bill. It was a couple other artists that were going to perform. But now this fucking kid, I believe, deserves the Valentine because he stuck to his morals as a freaking kid.
As a kid, yeah.
He's a young kid, young man.
Watching an artist that he fucking likes.
Yeah, and that he paid for to see.
So we're giving him, we don't have the kid's name or anything, which is a good thing.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
We're going to put up a little clip of that, but this young man he might not be 21, but I guess...
I don't think he's 21.
But yeah, so we'll keep that Valentine on ice for him. He gets the Valentine this week.
Hold on, man. I don't know if I want to shake your hand yet, man. Hold on. Hey, listen. I spotted you out in the crowd. I asked you if you fuck with Donald Trump. You said you don't know. So since you don't know, I need you to make up your mind tonight. I need you to say your name. I want you to state your name because I know your mama, your daddy, your grandmama, your grandfather is watching. I want you to state your name and yell out, fuck Donald Trump. No, you won't. Get his ass out of here. Get him out the stage. Fuck him out of here. He a Donald Trump supporter. Get his ass.
The biggest douche of the universe. In all the galaxies, there's no bigger douche than you.
It's true, Your Honor.
That's right.
This man has no...
The biggest douche of the universe. In all the galaxies, there's no bigger douche than you.
All right, so you see Adam Schiff, the Schiffhead, he gets the highlighted douchebag award. Because not only during the Russian investigation did he lie to the public and say he had absolute evidence of collusion where there was none.
This is cancer.
Now he's he's running this fucking circus where they have all the evidence and it shows that there was no quid pro quo. We know he's covering up for actual quid pro quo, and he's doing this legally because it's not a courtroom, but it's a fiasco. It's a fiasco. There's whistleblowers. They're not whistleblowers. Some guy from the CIA who's a registered Democrat and anti-Trump. Now so that's deep state anti-Trump, meets with him prior. He lies about that. And they're going to use, and then they get the transcript, which is the whole transcript. I mean, I know it comes up to like 9 minutes and the phone call's at half hour, but people need to understand this. there are interpreters on both sides. So guess what? 9 minutes equals 30 minutes. It equals.
And let them translate.
Yeah. So you go through that. It matches up perfectly. So there's no reason to believe. There's no reason to believe otherwise. Especially since everybody else involved in releasing that has said that's what it is.
We're going to take our country back and make it great again.
The Ukrainian president said there was no pressure whatsoever. The money was held anyway. This is bullshit. There's nothing to this, but what they're doing is they're hiding and covering for stuff that we know they did. So if they're saying somebody's doing something, chances are
somebody's doing something.
Somebody on their side is doing something.
Yeah.
And this goes for any fucking politician. This just happens to be what's going on.
Anybody. If a dude cheats on his girl, he's going to keep accusing her of that she's cheating. Just cover up what he's doing. So they don't think that he's cheating. She don't think that he's cheating. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And you know what? So we're not even done with Schiff yet.
Look,
and then he goes out. And makes a fucking story up out of nowhere, like about this phone call, and he says it's satire. He did that basically because he knows that people aren't going to check, or somebody's going to hear that once, and they're going to believe that was the truth.
Yep.
So he literally just lied, made something up that was the most absurd nonsense.
this is how you eat a Big Mac.
And he gets away with it. And now they're having closed-door meetings. Why are they having closed-door meetings? Well, what's the point of that? If they want to impeach him, then impeach him, and let's do it the right way. They don't want to impeach him because they can't impeach him because he hasn't done anything.
3 years now. Four.
But the reason they're not holding the vote is because, first off, there is no fucking evidence of any wrongdoings. They're not going even if they get the vote to impeach, because that would be totally partisan. That wouldn't be based on any facts, because that would be a bunch of people, a bunch of Democrats being pressured to vote that way, even though they know it's bullshit.
Yep.
And it will get shot down in the Senate, and he won't be removed, so it won't do anything. They're doing this basically to interfere with the fucking election.
That's the only reason.
They've been complaining for 3 years about election interference, and it turns out that the only election interference came from Ukraine.
For 3 years.
It came from Ukraine for their side, and all Donald Trump did is investigate what they had accused him of, and he was exonerated of. So a
couple times.
Yeah. Now they're gonna. Yeah, it was like 5 different investigations. He wasn't exonerated because he wasn't on trial, but 5 different investigations found nothing. Right? Nothing. So guess what? So now they're doing this to continue to try to sway and affect an election. The same premise that they were using to fucking investigate him in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Schiff is a fucking piece of shit.
Piece of shit asshole. Everything that comes out of his mouth is shit.
Guess what, Schiff? You're a douchebag.
Well, I'm here to tell you.